Alright, I bought this wood chipper really like for no reason. But I got some stuff that I can chip up and shred with it. So let's go see how it works. I think that works pretty good. This is the shredder side of it. Stuff comes out of there pretty fine. Man, if you wanted to compost, this stuff would be pretty good for you. You'd have to do a lot. And then the chips. Like, that's just mulch. People pay for mulch. They pay to get rid of their trees, their limbs and debris, and then they pay for mulch. Why don't you just buy one of these? Free mulch. Free tree debris removal. Alright. That works. Cool. Alright, so I bought this truck. I got a good deal on it. It's only got 100,000 miles on it. There's a little bit of rust, but not terrible. And so we got to take all the weight out of this bed, and it needs new shocks. And there's some rust around here. Clean it up just a little bit and do an oil change on it. So let's get it. That sits a lot better already. Check this out. Found this in the bed. Got it. How bad these things are. Leaking. This is all they use to hold that bolt. So when that rusts out, there's nothing to hold it when you need to take it out. It's just bad design. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That sits up, I think, a little higher. We'll see. Alright, let's address some of the other issues. Alright, let's change the oil on this. pretty dirty in here, so let's vacuum this out. Alright, so somebody fixed this with spray foam and then they packed Bondo in it. Don't ever do that. That's a terrible way to fix this. I'm just gonna cover this up. And they did the same thing all along here. Good to go. Okay, so the hinge pins are bad on this door. We can't see, but when you close this door, it drops. So there's closed, it drops, and then you can see it doesn't line up here right, and it'll wear this out and ruin this. So let's get that fixed. Okay, new plan. I approached this with a level of civility, like I wanted to take these bolts off, take the door out, take the pins out, and I should have known. The way to approach this is just get a hammer. No playing that. Nice little work on this. Open it. No drop. Perfect. All right, so I just replaced these door hinges, these pins, like 2 weeks ago. Look at that. So now the door doesn't even close because they're so bad, and probably this thing got pushed back, or it looks like it might even been bent in. This is terrible. You got to buy these $10 kits that come with these crappy little brass bushings that don't last for 5 minutes. Look at this. They get destroyed for literally no reason. I mean, that's like 2 weeks old. So we're gonna have to come up with something that maybe lasts longer than 5 minutes. Like, I don't know, some steel. Let's get this fixed. All right, so what I've done is I got these two bolts, and the holes are opposite, and it's really stupid and hard to explain, and that'll be fixed. So let's get that welded. Then I'm gonna tack it in there and make sure it closes, and then weld the rest of it right out, so this never happens again. And I know there's going to be people in the comments like, well, steel's going to wear faster on steel. Yeah, it's a $300 truck. And I need it to last as long as you would expect a $300 truck. And this is how that's going to work. Let's see how that... I think that's going to be really close. I'm going to try to fix this and make sure the door closes before I make this permanent. Excellent. All right. That is fixed. The door closes. Drops as much as you would expect for a 20-year-old truck. That is fixed. Don't ever buy those stupid door pins unless you really like to be doing things 4 times and you like to be mad all the time. This is how to fix it. And you know, that'll last as long as this truck does. All right, let's get on to the next thing. So what is this and why did I buy it? It's a Lesco 48-inch commercial walk behind. Why did I buy it? I don't know. So the issue is there's a bunch of gas in the oil, which is probably minor. So let's get that fixed. I'm just putting some oil in there to, I'll slosh it around and pull the motor over to try to get the gas out. I think we can mow most of this with this. There's a little path. And I don't know, maybe we'll try some of this. This stuff's like, I mean, this stuff is at least 7 feet tall. What do you think, buddy? Huh? You wanna try to mow it? Should we try to mow it? All right. All right, picking those wheels up made a huge difference. So that does a pretty good job.